Welcome to Integrity Inspire, your daily dose of inspiration and motivation, featuring the bright and talented members of the Integrity Marketing Group family. Now, here's your host, Integrity co-founder and CEO, Brian W. Adams.
We're excited for another exciting Inspire podcast today. We've had so many exciting things that are happening here in the Integrity family, and just keeps getting better and better and better every week, it seems like. And so I want to thank everybody for joining us for today's Inspire podcast. We have a lot of things to cover for you. First of all, we've got Kendall on, we've got Ann on. We want to talk about a couple of different updates and things that are exciting happening here. And then we have a huge announcement that we're going to be announcing here in a minute as well. And so with that being said, Kendall, if you just joined, Kendall said that her little baby boy, how old is Carter now?
Carter is 6 months old.
6 months old. He said his first word this weekend, and he said, Dada, as she was trying to say mama. So it never fails. Something like that happens, but I know that has got to be. Is he just having so much fun? Is Darcy having so much fun as well?
I think we've just really hit the jackpot with having a 6-year-old daughter who loves her 6-month-old brother so much, and she is still just head over heels over him. And like this morning, she had gotten ready to go to summer camp, and Carter was in the pack and play, and she couldn't quite reach Carter, and she came into the bathroom all upset, and she says, I can't kiss him. I can't reach him to kiss him. So we had to make sure we made that right.
Wow, that is so cute. Oh, it's so fun. So you got to hear Dada for the first time. Mama will be coming soon, I'm sure. There's no question.
Yeah.
So we got some exciting things. We've had spring training. We've had that just been so much fun. In fact, I've got all of this stuff here that I'm trying to. I haven't taken home yet, and I need to figure out how to carry it all home because I've got all these amazing gifts that Integrity's provided for spring training. Ann and Kendall, give us a little update about what's going on and where we are with spring training.
Oh, I'd be happy to. Thank you, Brian. I was thinking about little Carter. Oh, that's so cute. So for spring training, last week was our last week of training. So for anyone who's new to the Integrity family, spring training is our annual compliance, legal, people and culture month, where we basically get our house in order. We do all the items we're supposed to do to make sure that we are ready and prepped for a killer rest of the year. And so we did 5 weeks of spring training. Thanks to everyone who's on this call who participated. They got all of the swag Brian's talking about. Yeah, so much that you can barely figure out how to get it home, which is just awesome. And we had people who put on their hats and post on social and send us the photos. We want all the photos of you in your Integrity gear. We got some photos of even Kendall, didn't you send me one of a dog with one of the Integrity hats on?
Sure did. I know we had some pet submissions wearing Integrity gear. That's kind of a first for spring training and game time. We haven't had any pet submissions of photos with Integrity swag on, so that was pretty cool. We had those little helmets just fit those small breed dogs pretty well, and they look awesome.
I loved it too, because then the Integrity family didn't know they were all getting hats on the last culminating week, this last week. And then we got tons of photos saying, look, now I have my own hat because the ice cream hat only fit on the pets. And so now they all have theirs, and they're rocking out their new cool hat, which is just awesome. We love. And then our last activity last week was, so we should talk about a couple of them. So Hall of Fame was when all of Integrity family submitted in photos of themselves when they were young as sports players. That was one of my favorites. And then we used them on social. We did a real Hall of Fame and tried to have people see who they were, which is so fun to see Jeff Sams and I think I even had Brandon. We just had so many awesome highlights. And then last week was Take Me Out to the Ball Game. And each of the offices sang Take Me Out to the Ball Game in all different ways. And then they posted their videos up, and we'll share those out. And it was just so entertaining. And then we have one more surprise for this week, just a little fun highlight video that's coming out to celebrate everything we did. And the whole reason we do spring training is so that everyone does their actual training. So we should mention that if you haven't completed your compliance training or CCPA training, any of those, you still have time. If you've fallen behind, those links on Bridge are still all open for you to complete. We'll be following up with you to make sure you complete your training. But my goodness, the best part of spring training was all the fun.
I certainly loved all the videos that Take Me Out to the Ball Game. I think, though, that Emmert Group, that one was one of my favorites because they, speaking of pets, they have an office dog, and he made an appearance at the group song, so that was super fun to watch. They were all great. I mean, so creative and super fun, but Emmert Group really stuck out to me.
I loved the Emmert Group, and then Agent Pipeline. They have like this go-to park or something they always go to. I haven't been to their office, but they have this like go-to outside location that they sang in, and they were all by the picnic tables. It was awesome. What were you going to add, host?
Listen, I was just thinking about the Miller Group's dog. I think his name's Wilson, right? And he's I don't even know if you're supposed to call him a dog. He's just part of the family, part of the deal. Whenever we went and added them to the Integrity family, we made sure that we took care of him as well. He's just a special part of that business, which is really, really cool as well. Guys, we've had so much fun, and I want to thank everyone who's taken part of this. I know that compliance training sometimes can be a bit of a challenge for people, but man, this has made it such an exciting challenge, so much fun, and I really think will set us up for when we hit the fourth quarter, we hit game time, and we're really making sure that we're focusing on all of the right points here. And so, Ann and Kendall and everyone, I want to thank all of you for all of your hard work and dedication for this. It has been just truly remarkable. And guys, I just got a text that Wilson is actually listening right now, so I got his name right. And, Wilson, keep it up, buddy. Well, we also have an exciting virtual conference coming up. We're going to have Medicare Live. We did this last year because you couldn't go to these real conferences, so we brought our own conference in and had Medicare Live. So, Ann, do you mind just sharing a little bit about Medicare Live and all the exciting things we're going to be doing there?
Oh, yes. We are so excited about Medicare Live. As you mentioned, it was our first virtual conference last year because we couldn't be together. And when we started Inspire, it brought us all together. And so we thought, okay, Integrity, we're all together. Let's bring our agents and agencies together. And that's what Medicare Live became. It was last July. It was an incredible event where we got to hear from living legends, insurance experts all across the Integrity family, and we got to share them with all of our agencies and agents. And we had an incredible turnout. Thousands and thousands of agents joined, and we decided that we need to put it on again this year. And the reason why is because the agents were begging for it. People were saying, come back and share best practices now. What did we learn from this last year? What can we continue to learn? What can we continue to do? How do we make sure that we're serving consumers in the right way? And it's backed by popular demand. That's the line I should use. Backed by popular demand. Medicare Live will be this upcoming summer as well. And we are gathering industry legends again, speakers that can share different topics. And then we will be sharing out with all of you on this call how to help us advertise. So we love when you guys will send the marketers, the partners, all the employees will send out different ads, flyers, banner ads out to all of your agents and agencies that you serve so they can come join us. So more to come. We'll be sharing a whole basically advertising package out with everyone, but we would love everyone's help because this is a big deal and we can get everyone back together again. Backed by popular demand. That's what I'm going to say now.
It sure is. And I was just talking to Steve Young, and Steve is excited to be there for this one as well. He was there last year, and he was like, "That was so much fun." Going to be here this year as well. So we're going to not only have some real industry experts. We've got Steve Young, our chairman, joining. I can't wait to see what his message is. It's always inspirational. And the one session that was most impactful on Medicare Live last year was our women in leadership. We have the most amazing women leaders in this business, period. And when we started in Inspire, we started recognizing just the power of the women leaders at Integrity. In fact, if you look at just some of our stats, over 60% of our employees are females. Over half of our customers are females. Over 40% of our executive team are females. And we started realizing just the amazing women that we have in this business and the leadership voice that they have. And so we started talking about this with Maggie Fleming and Laura Kimball and others last year on Inspire, and we came up with this idea of having a Women in Leadership Forum just to help more leaders, women leaders in the business. And in recognition of this, we're going to be bringing that back. In Medicare Live, we had a Women in Leadership Roundtable discussion. It was the most viewed portion of Medicare Live last year. And so we're going to be bringing that back. But in addition, we're incredibly excited to announce that we're going to also be announcing and launching a new quarterly seminar series called Women in Leadership, where we'll be able to hear from some of these amazing women in our industry and learn from their personal experiences. And we're going to be hosting our very first virtual event on Friday, June 18th at 12 noon Central Time. And our very first guest speaker is none other than Joanne Ray, the president of Senior Marketing Specialist, and she'll be joining Ann Wood, our Chief Marketing Officer here at Integrity, that they'll be sharing a lot of incredible ideas. And guys, don't worry, this is not just for the ladies. This is for all of us, and we can all learn so much from their insights and their experience. And I am so honored and excited and jacked up to see where this all goes, because, guys, one of the things we've seen is if you think about all of the impact that we're having in the industry, and also being able to really recognize and show more diversity, but also just women leaders that are just exceptional. I can't wait to see where this seminar series goes, and to have Joanne Ray, one of the people I respect most in the industry, period. But having her be our first guest speaker, some of the things she's done as Senior Marketing Specialist and McNerney Management Group over the years has just always been inspirational to me. And so I'm excited to see more of that. And so, Ann, thank you for hosting this. Thank you for helping us make this a reality. This is going to be really a lot of fun, is it not?
We are so excited, and we've been working on this. Actually, Joanne just texted while you were saying that and said, "Woohoo, so humbled." We've been working on it together as a team, a whole group of women together on what topics to cover, how to really make sure that we're impactful. And like you said, last year's Medicare Live, Women in Leadership was the most watched portion. And we're just so excited to continue this program. And this is the first big step on the seminar series. And we will actually be having a surprise panelist group again on Medicare Live for Women in Leadership. So yes, we are so excited. Joanne, we are so glad to have you as our first guest. You are a mentor to so many on this call, and many in the industry look up to you. So we're looking forward to this in the coming weeks. So it's going to be awesome, Brian.
Well, we just had a group from Family First Life in the office last week, and they had a bunch of their young upcoming leaders in the office, and we did a lot of different things with them to just show them the bigger picture of what we're building here at Integrity. And one of their fastest growing leaders was a lady that was here, and one of the things she mentioned to me is she said, I don't have a lot of other strong women influences in my life that are able to mentor me, essentially. She's like, I really wish I would be able to have a chance to have some of that. And so I started telling her about women in leadership, some of the things we're working on. And she was just so excited about that. She was actually telling some of her friends as well that were there at this event. And so I think this is a big thing that we're going to see continue to lead the industry. And as we talked about early on here is leaders lead from the front, and we want to lead from the front. And so we're really excited. So Joanne, thank you for blessing us with that. I know that we're going to have a lot of other amazing women leaders that will be joining us. And so excited to see where that goes. Well, speaking of great women leaders, we always start off with a song. I got into Dada with Carter, but another great woman leader here at Integrity, Miss Kendall Spence. You always bless us with all of your talents, but do you have a song for us today?
Oh, thanks for that, Brian. Yes, I do. So Darcy recently turned 6, and one of the things she wanted for her birthday was a ukulele. So Grammy and Poppy obliged and got her a ukulele. So she and I have been watching YouTube videos and learning how to play a ukulele very badly on the side. But it also means we've been listening to a lot of ukulele in the house just to, keep her inspired by that. And I thought to myself this weekend, I was like, gosh, I need Cameron from TA with Integrity Idol that we did a year ago to come and help us with these lessons.
Cameron Rupa.
So, yep. So one of the more well-known ukulele songs and artist is IZ singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. So I will, I'll just take that one and see what we can do with it. Here we go.
Are you playing? Are you seriously playing?
No, I don't have the ukulele with me. I have learned 2 chords so far, and not any of the ones that are in this song. So
because your office is 2 doors down from me, so I was about to run out my office just to see and watch this. But okay.
No, I'll work on it though. We'll see what happens. Here we go. Someday I'll wish upon a star, wake up where the clouds are far behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney top. That's where you'll find me, oh, somewhere over the rainbow, way up high, and the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Ooh. There you go.
That was awesome. I can't wait to hear it with the ukulele. We got to keep practicing.
Oh boy.
Next time we're gonna add the instrument in there, or we'll get Cameron to jump on and help out as well. But, well, thank you guys very much. Well, we've already had a lot of fun this morning and wanted to make another big announcement here at Integrity. It has been humbling, frankly, as we've been working on all of this, to see all of these incredible leaders, incredible entrepreneurs, incredible businesses join the Integrity family, and it's been humbling just to sit back and observe what we're building here. And I think sometimes we take for granted that we're making an announcement every week. That is not normal in corporate America that you'd be bringing on a new partnership every single week. But here at Integrity, that's exactly what we've been doing. And tomorrow we're going to be excited to announce Aspect Management Group has joined Integrity. And as part of this acquisition, Graham Miller, president of Aspect, and his wife, Ava Miller, vice president of Aspect, will also be becoming managing partners here at Integrity. Now, Aspect Management was started in 2003 in Columbia, South Carolina. Graham is from Australia, and when Ava and Graham moved back to the United States from Australia, they dove straight into the insurance marketing industry. And in 2005, they were actually one of the very first partners to work with us here at Integrity as we formed this company in this idea that if we all come together, that we could all accomplish more. And so Graham and Ava have been family for us for many, many years, frankly, from the beginning. And they knew me as I was working from my house, and have seen this entire transition that we've had. And Aspect Management has just been close friends for such a long time. Now, they work entirely with independent agents, with focus on serving the senior market. With Graham's technology background, he worked in the technology business before coming into insurance, and he's really created this InsurTech business focused on helping agents and agencies become more effective with technology. And with thousands of agents that they now have, they're now serving more than 50,000 Americans a year with more than $75 million of annual paid premium sales. Their mission is to really provide the best in breed products and back up their agents with support and technology and rewards at a level far above what they feel the competition does. And now they've officially joined the Integrity family. Aspect Management will have access to even more technology and more back office services, company resources, and will also help them focus on how to help their agents even more than ever before. And so, as I said, we've known Graham and Ava for many, many years, and it is an exciting opportunity and an honor for me to welcome Graham and Ava Miller and the entire Aspect Management family to the Integrity family. So Graham and Ava, congratulations. We're so excited and honored to be your partners.
Thank you, Brian.
Thanks a bunch.
We're thrilled that we've been able to join the Integrity team and officially partner with you on this journey. Ava and I have put over the years a lot of effort into Aspect Management and are very proud of where we've been able to take it. And now as the Integrity partner, the future of Aspect is just looking stronger than ever. So we're thrilled to make this happen. Over the years, from the beginning, as you mentioned, that we've been working closely with you and Tom and Mike, and the relationship and the amount of business we've been able to do together is just continued to grow. And the trust that relationship has built is a huge reason of why we were honored to become part of the Integrity family.
And yeah, now that we're part of the Integrity family, we're really looking forward to utilizing a lot of your benefits and the amazing resources that Integrity has. So we're extremely excited. Also, it allows us to keep running the business the way that we like working, and that's huge to us. So, as you know, we're a small team, but a pretty strong, capable team. So it allows us to continue to do that, which we love. So definitely those Integrity resources will take some of the pressure off from us for sure. So we look forward to offloading a few of our administrative responsibilities, which are probably the more boring of the responsibilities, if I might add. So it really allows us to focus more on strengthening our relationships and helping more people and hopefully growing that business.
Well, Ava, you bring up a great point, and guys, this is so exciting. I remember. I mean, we all kind of grew up in the business together, I feel like, in a lot of ways, as we have all kind of grown, and it's remarkable to see how we've continued to grow in the business and do all the different things that we've done. But one of the things that, and really our concept with the shared service concept, is exactly what you just mentioned, Ava, is being able to come alongside of great entrepreneurs and partners and let you focus on the things that you enjoy doing and that you're great at, and take off some of the things that may not be as exciting, and let other people who really are world-class in that handle some of those shared services that can help allow everybody to accomplish more. And so I'm so excited about this. Now, Graham and Ava, if you don't mind, share a little bit of your backstory. And Graham, especially, I know you grew up in Australia and were in the technology business. And so could you tell us a little bit about how some of where you grew up and some of the backstory there, and then how you got into insurance?
As you know, from the accent, it gives the way about being Australian. But I actually met Ava a bit over 30 years ago in Columbia, South Carolina. And at the time, I was actually sent there by an insurance company that I worked for in their IT department, because there was a very large software company in Columbia for the insurance industry to help develop a new system, not just for American Australia, but for the world. And during that time, Ava and I met and we got married. But I was actually also born in England, and so I also have a British passport as well. So Ava suggested, why don't we go and live in Europe for a while before we start a family? And we ended up working for that software company in Europe, because Ava was also started in the IT business as a computer programmer too. And we worked all over Europe for nearly 4 years. We lived in Bergen, Norway for a year, in Vienna, Austria for a year, as well as in the UK, developing systems for very similar life or insurance companies that we represent today. And then when we decided to start a family, we moved back to Australia, and our 2 boys were born there, and were there for nearly 8 years. And we continued our IT careers through project management and project directing, and then ended up in sales and marketing. But during that period, most of our customers, even in sales and marketing, was always around the insurance business. So we've done from IT backgrounds to sales and marketing around the insurance business pretty much all our careers.
So we actually came back in 2003, so we could come back to South Carolina. I wanted the kids to know America. At the time, my uncle was pretty significant in the senior market and made the suggestion, why don't you two start up your own business? So that's what we did. I can't say it was easy, but we had to. We were used to knocking on CEO doors and CIO and CFO doors, and we then moved on to knocking on trailer homes and other rural community doors throughout South Carolina to start the business.
And most people that of the partners that are probably listening today, those first few years are always tough. I remember what we used to do is one of us be out the road knocking on doors while the other one, so we could pay the bills, while the other one was in the office expanding and marketing the agency. And over the years, working 7 days a week, 80-hour plus weeks for the normal, to get it going and to push it over the edge, and then it started to turn around, and then it just grew and grew and got better and better from there.
And those early years were horrible. They were tough and they were very challenging. Sorry, I didn't sugarcoat it at all. So getting up at 5 a.m. and I'd have appointments down in Georgia. I have 10 appointments scheduled, and I'd get up at 5, drive down there, and I'd be selling, as you know, the early days, it was a lot of life insurance. So did that, and then would get home about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning and get up the next day and do it all over again. So, it was rewarding. It was challenging, but, it just makes you, you appreciate where we are today, or at least we do. We worked it well. It was hard to balance family and starting the business. But we tried hard. We worked hard as being good parents as well as, good entrepreneurs as well. So, but I do have to say our boys are now in their 20s, and I think they've turned out okay. I'm pretty proud of them. So, But yeah, once after those first 3 or so years, things started getting easier. So, it did, we did appreciate it and appreciate the growth. But we also still remember those hard first couple of years.
Those hard years have paid off incredible now. The lifestyle we've been able to build for ourselves is the biggest reward. We have a lot of fun in those 18 years. We could have never imagined 18 years ago where we would be today and how the business would have grown. I don't know if I've ever told you this, Brian, but when we worked in Australia, the company we actually worked for was Aspect Computing, and the man that owned the company, Pete Draney, taught me more about sales and marketing and running a business than anyone else. And he was great at cutting just straight to the chase. But he also was a huge believer in building relationships. And he used to tell our sales team, though this is probably not, people don't do it now, they do in Australia, is basically go out with your customers, take them out to a nice lunch, get drunk and build relationships with them. And that's it. And we literally would do that. And it built incredible relationships and friendships with our customers. And we've applied that to our agency, and the relationship we have with our agents is very much about that, and the closeness we have, because they're the people that are the most important to us, is our agents, and they're great people, and we're very proud to be able to represent them.
Yeah, but as you know, we have a small organization, and we truly kept it small. We like it small, and it allows us to be able to address things so efficiently. So when an agent calls in, we've got all the knowledge right there between the three of us, and a lot has to do with all of us coming from a background in IT and insurance as well. So we decided, not to divide functions like you do or create silos, which some large organizations do. We just found it's just so much more efficient for our organization to just take up issues. If anybody calls in, that person handles that issue straight away, and they take it from beginning to end. So it's created a lot of loyalty. They know that the agents also can reach us. They all have our cell phones, which sometimes can, whether good or bad, but they can reach us at any time during the weekend and at night if they've got an urgent issue, and we can address it and help them out between all three of us. So we take ownership and try not to bounce them around too much, and make sure we try and resolve any issues they run into from beginning to end.
You guys, and I think it's from your technology experience, is you guys figured out how to create an efficient business by using, you don't have a lot of employees, but you've been able to use technology to your benefit so that you're able to really expand and grow faster than you could on your own and maybe a more traditional sense. But there's so many people out there that think, man, you guys are such a big success. How, it must have just happened so easy for you. I remember I was with my dad yesterday. He was at one of my son's baseball games, and we were talking and we were talking about some different stuff. And he said, I can't remember how it came up, but he said, can you believe Integrity has gotten as big as it has? He was like, I remember when you were working out of your house and you guys were, just struggling to make it work. And my deal was, I would never take $1 from my parents because I wanted to make it work on our own. And I remember my mom and dad at times, because I left another job, them thinking like, you are crazy. Like, you gave up good compensation, good benefits, and you're trying to do this on your own. And people don't realize all those hard times and things. And so as you guys came from an international business background, and you struggled, but you always focused on how to create an efficient process with technology. And Ava, I love what you just talked about is also having everybody own the problem and solve the problem. And you can do that whenever you have great teams and you can trust people and say, listen, I need you to answer that question, get it done, and move on, because that's the only way you can scale fast enough. And so you guys have just built such a remarkable business that we look at, and it's been an honor to watch you guys grow. Now, you've built such a big business. You guys have a great lifestyle. Tell us a little bit more about your thoughts about joining Integrity today.
Yeah, it's been amazing to watch over the last few years as Integrity has just grown with its acquisitions and adding more services and resources with the Integrity partners to drive innovation in the business. And there's so many advantages for us joining the team. The decision was an easy thing to do, and to the opportunities that are going to open up with this partnership. Like one of the big advantages of Integrity is being able to provide more to our partners through access through things like CSG Actuarial and the Integrity call centers and many other resources. And all this can help us help our agents be more productive and write more quality business.
Yeah, so, basically these benefits were previously out of reach, which will now make a huge difference to our agents. I think we're just more value adds that we can offer for our organization. And then your marketing resources. We're just excited about joining and being a part of the Integrity platform and utilizing all the other opportunities that you bring to the table by this partnership. So we'll now be able to do things more at a higher level, which was probably previously out of reach from our smaller organization. We're very excited about it, and we can go ahead and connect with more experienced professionals, so that we can specialize more on the things we do best. So we're totally excited. We're all in.
Yeah, and as you mentioned earlier, our IT background, it does have a big factor in what we do. It's with a knowledge of how to use IT in a business manner, as well as applying that with sales and marketing skills, is a huge advantage. And with technology becoming a bigger part in the insurance industry, the fact that Integrity is developing solutions to push the industry further is a very big deal, and to be part of that and hopefully help in that process will be very rewarding. So partnering with such a dynamic and growing force industry is very exciting, and the future looks very bright. So we're excited about this partnership and what it holds for both Integrity and for Aspect. We can't wait to get going.
So, guys, we can't wait either. This has been a long time coming. I remember when we first met about this a few years ago. We were sitting in Jamaica having a beer, and we were talking about, hey, here's what we're about to do. And Graham, I remember you were like, that's incredible. That'd be amazing. Essentially, like, go prove it, and then let's talk. Like, we're doing really well, but it did sound pretty aspirational at the time, I'm sure. But it was like, hey, here's what we're building. Go prove that. We'll keep doing what we're doing, then let's get back together another time. And so what I've been amazed by is how you said, listen, this is what I'm going to do. And you've excelled way beyond that. And we've tried to do the same. And this is just the perfect timing for us to come together. The other thing I love about you guys is your zeal for life. You're just passion for having fun, enjoying every moment. You always tell me, Graham, it's like, I remember back when I didn't have any money, and you would tell me this. We were at the Preakness. We went to the Preakness event, gosh, probably in 2006, something like that. We were at a horse race, and you were telling me, like, Brian, you got to have more fun. You got to enjoy more life. And every time we get together, there's all these times that you're like, hey, here's what I'm doing. You need to do more. You need to go out and have more fun. Enjoy the life you've been given, which that's always meant a lot to me, because a lot of times people say, you just need to work harder, you need to accomplish more. But you've always been one of those constant sources for me personally of saying, are you having fun? Are you enjoying it? I remember when I first met you, you were into surfing really big time. Of course, coming from Australia, it makes sense. And your boys were getting into surfing. I remember I sent you a video. Hell, it may have been a VHS tape. It was so long ago, but I sent you a video called Step Into Liquid. It's an incredible surfing video. if anybody's ever wanted to be into surfing, watch a documentary called Step into Liquid. It's an amazing documentary. And then, so you were in surfing, then the next thing I know, you're really into skiing. You guys were skiing all the time, and you're always into traveling. But now, you guys don't do anything halfway, which I love about you. You got into springboard diving. In fact, you built a diving platform and a diving pool at your home in Columbia, South Carolina, which there's not many people who do that, and there's not many insurance companies that will frankly insure that. But you've gotten into springboard diving so much that you're champion springboard diving competitors. And so part of our video, we wanted to show and highlight some of just y'all's zeal for life. And so part of the video, we even highlighted you guys at a competition, a springboard diving competition. Love for you guys to tell us just a little bit more about your passion for life and having fun, but also kind of what the story is behind diving as well.
The diving started about 7 years ago, and it sounds like I need to get you in a Speedo and get you to throw yourself off the two-story building as well.
No one wants to see that. Is that really how far it is? How high it is? Two-story building?
I'm not too sure if you're more scared about diving off the two-story building or putting on the Speedo.
I'm saying more people would be more scared of seeing me in a two-story in a Speedo. I'm more scared of jumping off a two-story building. I didn't realize it was that high.
Yeah, we do platform diving as well as springboard diving. I've always loved flying through the air. I did a lot when I was, as you mentioned, I grew up skiing, snow skiing. And so I wanted to get into diving, and Ava was silly enough to follow me in my stupid ideas. And so we contacted the South Carolina dive coach who has been to like the last 5 Olympics as a coaching incredible athletes, and he coaches us with his team. And so, yeah, we got into it at 46, never dove at high school or college or anything like that. So it's not usual for someone of that age to get into it. But it's an incredible challenge. It's very difficult to take a couple of big breaths and throw yourself off these things, trying to do things in the air and hopefully land on your head. We do 1 and 3 meter springboards, but then 5 meter platform, which is like a 2-story building. I actually do a few dives off the 7.5 meter, which is like throwing yourself off a 3-story building. But it's just, I think you mentioned the word passions. Ava and I have a lot of passions. My first one in life was snow skiing, and we still do that today and do multiple ski trips every year, and still love flying down a hill. I nearly even became a professional skier. I turned down opportunities when I was 19, but then I started surfing in my teens, and Ava's now taken up surfing as well, and when the opportunity we ride waves. Anybody that has never experienced flying across a wave on a board, it's an amazing and thrilling experience, and think that if you have the opportunity, you should always try. But then I also grew up sailing as well and racing dinghies, 12 and 14-foot racing boats, and then got into yachts as well. And we still sail today. Every year and a half, we charter our own yachts, usually around 50-odd foot, and Ava and I'm the captain of it, but Ava and I can sail the boats just by ourselves, but we take a bunch of friends with us, and to share your passions and to open up people's eyes to the fun that life can offer is amazing. And diving's just another one of those. There's a few dives in the video of us at the Orlando a couple of weeks ago in the National Spring Masters Diving Championships. But we're constantly adding to passions. We just recently took up scuba diving and do that as well. But from downhill mountain biking to all sorts of other things, we're always looking for adventure stuff. And it challenges you, and it's very much similar to business. You have to always be trying new challenges, not afraid to take that risk, even though there's consequences, obviously, with risk. I mentored Ava's uncle when we first started in the business. He said to me once, he goes, "I've never known anyone to spend as fearlessly as you when you see an opportunity." And we're still like that today. If we believe in something, we go at it full force, and that's what makes all this so exciting.
So yeah, as you can tell, we love to compete. So it's we love to challenge ourselves. Everything we do is an event, I think. But yeah, and we also, I don't know, Graham didn't mention it, but we also created an aspect management swim club. We know how to swim, but we never did it competitively. So we created that. And so every couple of years, we'll get together some old swimmers from South Carolina and go to a swim event. And they all have to do a relay with Graham and I, and it's hysterical. So, but anyway, so we love to challenge ourselves from obviously in a personal, but also in a business perspective. And as you know, we love to laugh. We love to have fun because in life we should always have fun. So, but also, besides that, we just started learning how to ride a horse. So we're taking some equestrian lessons, and that also too is a comedy in itself. So everything we do is we're not great at a lot of things, but we have a lot of fun trying.
Well, that is so amazing. You guys truly are an inspiration to me and to a lot of us. And so I love how you guys approach life. And so keep having fun, never stop having fun. And we're excited to finally be here at this moment where we're welcoming you to the Integrity family so that we can have more fun. And hopefully you can help a lot of us have more fun along the way as well. This has been a long time coming, but we are excited that we are finally here. And we know that this will be a huge part of just the future story of Integrity, but also aspect management. So I want to be the first to congratulate you, but also, Graham, whenever you first started talking, you talked about our relationship that you've had with me and Tom and Mike for so many years. And so I wanted to bring on Tom and Mike to also be the first partners to welcome you. So, Tom, are you there?
Brian, can you hear me?
We can hear you great, my friend.
Oh, man. Ava and Graham, a huge congrats to the two of you. I've always been so respectful of two individuals who can lead one industry, like you said in the IT, completely shift gears, and you built just an incredible agency based out of Columbia. And I know you are partaking to fine champagne, so I look forward to the day we all can get together, toast a nice glass. And in fact, if you can get Brian Adams on that 5-meter platform in a Speedo, I'm sure I can find a few extra bottles we can share that.
I'm out. I'll buy the champagne instead.
But really, congrats to the two of you, man. So excited to have you on the platform.
And then we also have Mike Wingate. Mike, are you there with us?
I sure am. Ava and Graham, an exciting day, and I'm so excited for you too. And it's been a long time coming, as we all know. And but glad that you guys finally dove into the Integrity family. So I think it's going to be one of your greatest adventures you've ever been on. So you guys have built such an incredible organization, and can't wait, as Tom said, to have our first toast of real partnership going forward. So exciting times ahead.
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
Mate.
Tom and Mike, you remember when we first sat down with Graham and Ava, and we were in Jamaica, I believe it was, and we talked about, hey, this is kind of what we're going to create. And it was years ago, and this was like, hey, this is what we're going to create. And it probably sounded a bit crazy because we hadn't done anything yet. And so, can you believe
we had a dream.
How far all of it? Can you believe how far we've all come, and this opportunity that now we're adding a new partner every week, and incredible people to our family, and we still feel like we hadn't even got started now. It's just remarkable. So I'd love to hear y'all's thoughts about that.
That's exactly right. We worked awful hard putting things together, and through hard work and dreams and seeking out, as Graham and Ava know, doing adventures, and this adventure in business has been incredible, and it's just every day getting more exciting for everyone that's coming on board.
You know, Brian, if I could add a bit, is, you know, the lives Graham and Ava have lived is kind of like all of us. We all started from nowhere. Everyone's very humble in the insurance business that we brought on as partners, and collectively, that's what's exciting about what's transpired here is bringing all these great people together from many different backgrounds, but yet we all share the same goal, and it's just going to be so exciting to see where we can take this thing.
Well said, my friends. Well, hey, Graham and Ava, we're so excited and honored to be a partner. We're going to be making this announcement tomorrow. It'll go out, and we are excited for everybody to see Graham in the Speedo and see some of the incredible diving that they did, but also just the great people that they are as well. So thanks again for everything, guys. We're super exciting and proud to be your partners. Congratulations.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks again. Thank you.
Well, before we leave today, we also want to take a moment to recognize today's Inspire 100 winner. This is somebody who's going above and beyond that is recognized by one of their coworkers, and we give them a $100 Amazon gift card to recognize them as an Inspire 100 winner. Today we have Nancy Lippman at Connection Point, who was nominated by Teresa Reeves at Connection Point. Here's what Teresa had to say about Nancy. Nancy serves as support to our team lead without a title. She picks up the pieces for our team. She's reliable, always here, always ready to answer questions, and always ready to help in any way she can. She always goes above and beyond and deserves recognition for her contributions to the team. Nancy, thank you so much for all that you do. This is exactly the reason we have Inspire 100, is we want to recognize people like you who are going above and beyond, serving others, and helping us continue to grow in ways we could never grow without you. And so congratulations. We'll be sending you a $100 Amazon gift card. Really excited to be working with all of you at Connection Point, and proud to be y'all's partner. And want to congratulate you on this as well. Well, thanks again, everybody, for all that you're doing here at Integrity. Make this special. We've had some exciting things we talked about today, and we're excited about this announcement tomorrow. So hope everybody has a blessed day. Look forward to catching up with you all very soon, and can't wait to see what we can all continue to accomplish together. God bless you all. Take care. Congratulations again, Graham and Ava. So proud to be your partners.